And now,
a Zone It 91.3 91-second movie review.
5, 4, 3, 2, and
Action!
Mary Elizabeth Winstead is a gritty, kick-ass assassin in the Netflix action flick Kate. After being poisoned, Kate has less than a day to exact revenge on her enemies before she dies. After watching the trailer, I immediately noticed comparisons of this film to that of John Wick, and while the set pieces and often colorful yet dark backdrop contain some John Wick-esque qualities, if you went in with that expectation, you could wind up disappointed. I mean, without a doubt, the action is the main reason to hit play on this film, and fair warning, it is incredibly violent, and they don't hold back on the blood and gore. The fight scenes contain some amazing camera work with stylistic choreography that showcases the rough and raw killing spree of Winstead's character. It effectively showed that while she's not the most polished fighter, she's incredibly resilient, resourceful, and she gets the job done. Kate is essentially an anti-hero, a killer with a moment of redemption. I've always been a fan of Winstead, and I think she manages to pull off the emotional side of her character just fine. Unfortunately, the plot is terribly predictable, with a third act reveal that you can pretty much see coming in the opening minutes, and actually somewhat in the trailer. And while certain moments attempt to tug on your heartstrings and show the humanity in a few characters, it's ultimately fairly shallow, and the characters aren't quite convincing enough for one to really care how their stories play out. Really, all it does is negatively affect the pacing of the film. It's the kicking, punching, shooting, and stabbing that drew me to watch this, so a lot of the other story elements of Kate merely seem to be filler between the killer.
Cut! That's a wrap!